Hi, I'm Rashid Hill. I'm the president of the Great Communicators Toastmasters International Club here in San Diego. That is Club 6296. It is my pleasure to engage with you today under circumstances that may not be as awesome as it would be on a normal basis. But in spite of that, we are engaging. I've wanted to come online and utilize this platform to communicate with our awesome team, all our members and officers as well. And here is our opportunity. So I welcome you to be part of the conversation today. I plan to do some type of live event as far as online live, if it's in one of the social media platforms or through this platform at a later date. But today I wanted to update you on some of the interesting emails and comments and instructions that have been provided by Toastmasters International as well as our District 5 folks concerning meetings and things like of that nature. So as the one of the members here in the Toastmasters International space, if you don't regularly check your emails, or you may not even be on the email list anymore, but you're still a member and you check your Facebook page or our Facebook page, Great Communicators, or you may check the Instagram or YouTube, anywhere you find Great Communicators, if you are attached to us some type of way, then here is your opportunity to get a little bit more information about what's going on in spite of the COVID-19 coronavirus, and what Toastmasters International is instructing us to do in these times while we're not able to physically meet at our locations. I know that we have new members out there. Hopefully you have logged into our Facebook group as well as our Instagram group as well, so that you can keep up with some of the latest information. Today I want to talk to you about some updates from TMI for the local clubs and meetings during this time. I'm talking about online platforms that they say we should use or can use or that are available. We're going to talk a little bit about pathways usage, the dues that normally are at the end of March, how we got the extension, talk a little bit about that, and public health COVID-19 information, where you can find the best information, things that are up to date, accurate, without the flagrant false information that's going around. So I'm going to scroll through some information here while I have this conversation with you and just give you some quick updates, and we'll go into more detail later when we have a live session online, if you choose to do that with me. So we would basically hope that all the families and friends, all members, officers, so on and so forth, are doing well in this time of COVID-19 coronavirus. We appreciate your steadfastness for being here with us, staying with Toastmasters, going online and really accomplishing, continue to do your lessons, continue to do what's required in order for you to keep growing in your Toastmasters journey. Together we will weather this storm. So Toastmasters International says there's nothing more important than your health, safety, and well-being. There's been a recent amended order and emergency regulations in response to the COVID-19 situation in San Diego County from the San Diego County Public Health Officer and updated guidance from Toastmasters International Board of Directors, which says, effective immediately, all division contests can no longer be conducted in person and are postponed. So hopefully everybody got those emails. If you didn't get the email, you're hearing it here based upon instructions from Toastmasters International, based upon information from San Diego County Public Health. This is something that came all the way down, obviously, from the United States government, as far as the president and some of the smart people he has around him. No in-person meetings. So we're not doing that right now. And you understand the social distancing. If you listen to any information out there, you know that's in effect as well. I'm personally I'm on vacation leave, whatever you want to call it, but there are some people that are actually teleworking permanently from home. So if I wasn't on leave, then I would be actually working from home. So it's affecting myself as well. I don't have a problem with working from home. I think that's a good thing. So information on how the division events will be handled will continually be sent through future emails. And like I said, I will take some of those emails and I will try to aggregate that information and put it out maybe in a weekly bulletin here via Zoom or just straight Facebook Live or something like that. So the people that don't regularly look at those emails, then you can actually get the same information right here on our Facebook page or Instagram or wherever you watch this. So some of the things that they talk about are actual websites that you can go to for information. You can go to the WHO, the World Health Organization, COVID-19. It gives you good advice for the public. San Diego County COVID-19 information. If you want to search that, boom, that'll come out. I can put that into the in the comment section or something like that, so you can click on that link. And then the California Department of Public Health has guidance on COVID-19 and what you do and some of the latest information as well. We strongly recommend that you continue your meetings by holding online club meetings or virtual meetings. The benefits of conducting an online club meetings are vast, and we'll talk about some of that in a few minutes. Another update I want to get into real quick is about the extension for the dues, because we know normally the dues are due end of March. They've extended that out to the end of April. So the coronavirus COVID-19 continues to impact Toastmasters around the world, and we understand the challenge this poses for many as the April dues renewal period approaches. So what they've done is extended renewals out to April 30th. This extension has the following impacts. One, as a club officer, the on-time payment of dues ensures your access to Club Central. If you have not paid your renewal dues by April 1st, 2020, you will continue to have access to Club Central through April 30 to allow you to continue supporting your club. To continue your access after April 30th, your renewal dues must be paid. Number two, clubs that meet the April renewal requirement by April 30th, 2020 will receive Distinguished Club Program credit for submission of on-time dues renewals for this period. Number three, if your club has not met the April renewal requirement by April 1st, 2020, the club will display as unpaid on the Distinguished Performance Reports, but will be considered in good standing until April 30th, 2020. If your club has not met the renewal requirement by May 1st, 2020, it will no longer be considered in good standing. Number four, members in good standing of clubs in good standing are eligible to compete in speech contests. During the month of April, the online tools that supports checking speech contest eligibility may not display accurately for members due to this exception. As such, please ensure that your contestants have fulfilled the education requirements, if any, to participate in the speech contest. If so, you may allow them to compete. Number five, if your members who have not paid by April 1st are concerned that they will lose access to base camp, please know that their access will continue until April 30. Please note that members are not receiving a free month of membership, but rather an option to delay payment of their 6-month renewal dues until the end of April without an interruption of benefits. This is important because I think that we were on track to have payments received. I'm not sure how many. I just need to check that information to make sure that most of our members have renewed. And upon getting that information, then we'll know where we stand. Now, our goal is to have renewals by the end of March. If there's an online method to do that, then we will push forward to do that, and I'll talk to the treasurer about that. And so that everybody has an opportunity to go ahead and meet that requirement by the end of March. Because if there's an online way to do that, then I think it is. Then we should be able to get that requirement without the extension. Now, there are people that we may have to contact or reach, so that's an exception. We should be able to get that requirement online. Now, as we talked about with online meetings or virtual meetings, and so you may ask the question, how do we plan a virtual meeting? So here's some of the benefits of doing online meeting. And we kind of talked about pathways as well. The first thing that we talked about for the online meeting, this will enable members to continue their learning and development in communication and leadership. It will also help the club membership engagement and retention that will make the club a quality club. It will also be a learning experience on how to conduct virtual meetings and use conference software. So many of us may not have in the past used the online software or the online programs that are available in order to conduct live training or live speeches or obviously live meetings. So there are so many options on getting on those platforms and actually conducting them. But if you've not done it before, then Toastmasters has created a great opportunity through pathways for individuals to go ahead and do that. And fortunately or unfortunately, in light of the COVID-19 virus, now we have the opportunity to really push forward, lean forward, and if we haven't gotten into pathways, here's our opportunity to dive right in. So another thing is that learning to use and hold virtual meetings is an essential skill in career and leadership development. A member can use conducting online meetings as a pathways project. Some, if not most, paths, which is a way to put it, have a project on how to hold an online meeting already. So think about that. So Toastmasters was kind of ahead of the game. They were preparing us for something like this or a situation like this by actually creating Pathways Path that talks about how to hold an online meeting or webinar. So if you want to find more information on how to plan a virtual meeting, then go to your Toastmasters International central page and you can actually find that information. Additionally, we'll talk more about how to plan a virtual meeting in a later broadcast, because I think that is very important, and it will give a lot of us the opportunity to feel a little more comfortable with online broadcasts. Now, we encourage club members to consider holding their meetings virtually as needed. The online meeting will enable members to continue their learning and development and help the club membership with engagement and retention, as we mentioned earlier. So if you want some suggestions to meet online using video conferencing software, here is a few options that are available. One, www.freeconferencecall.com, and I'll post this in the comments as well. Two, hangouts.google.com. And three, probably the most user-friendly to me, I would say, is zoom.us. So you can choose any of those, and there are free and paid versions. They talk about the free conference call option, which is free up to 1,000 participants, which if you have more than 100 participants at any physical meeting, I'll be blown away because I haven't seen that happen. But that's okay, because online, if you engage with people, if you promote and advertise properly, you can probably reach a good number of people, but I doubt you will max out on the 1,000 participants that are allowed in freeconferencecall.com. But with no time limit, you can do screen sharing, and you can record it, and you get global access through freeconferencecall.com. Now, I like freeconferencecall.com, but one of the issues I had with them when I was using them extensively is that you would run into the problem of connection. A lot of times it would not connect properly, and some people could hear, some people couldn't. So you ran into some issues with that. The one success I've had is with zoom.us. Zoom usually works most of the time in a limited amount of problems. So anyway, COVID-19 is an evolving matter, and we are monitoring, TMI is monitoring the situation, and will follow the guidance provided by U.S. Or, for us here in this area, the San Diego Public Health folks, as well as the U.S. Surgeon General and public health people as well. To this effect, the Toastmasters International Board of Directors have made the following exceptions as needed, effective immediately and until further notice. So remember this, all clubs in all districts can meet entirely online as needed. Speech contests may be conducted online at the area division levels. Now, I will have more conversation about that because there is an attachment that I want to get into that goes into detail about how that works. And when we have our club meeting, maybe we'll do an executive meeting online, and we'll talk more about how we can do that and what our way forward is for that. So we understand, TMI understands the impact on club meetings and speech contests vary. They encourage us to support our club officers, our area, and our speech contests in whatever form or fashion that may come out. The gathering guidance is venue dependent, and we as TMI need to respect any restrictions gathering a facility or gathering a facility may impose. The well-being of all the members is our top priority. So again, this is an emerging situation, and our district leaders, along with Toastmasters International, are monitoring and will provide updated information as it becomes available. So I think we are all in agreement that this is definitely a trying time. There are some challenges that we are faced with, but think of the benefit that this has pushed us to gain. Now, pathways being something that Toastmasters International had opened up to us over a year ago. Now the opportunity to actually dive in is thrust upon us. And so by June, we're all, instead of waiting till June, we're all involved now. We all have the push to go ahead and get involved in pathways. And I mean, what I've seen and what I've heard of pathways is definitely positive, it's progressive, and fortunately, there is a pathways path of how to conduct an online meeting. And so falls right into place for what we're doing right now. So I am thrilled to death that we have an opportunity to still connect and availability as well as the time to do that. And anyone out there in the Great Communicators arena, if you have feedback for us, please provide that to us. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know if you have ideas. Definitely, if you reach out to myself, you hit us up on the Facebook page or Instagram. Talk to our VPE, which is Debbie Cortell. And you have other officers that you can contact as well, between Joan and Rowena and CJ, Carla, Malcolm. You know, all of us are here to help, do what we can to make sure that all of our members are taken care of. So without further ado, I appreciate your time. Thank you for listening to this broadcast. And I promise you, we will go live very soon. And we will provide that information to you so that you can join us, get on the platform, and have your voice heard. And we can conduct the future of TMI through online broadcasts. This has been Rashid Hill. This has been a broadcast just to give you a few updates about the COVID-19 effect on TMI and Great Communicators. I look forward to talking to you. I look forward to your comments. Have an awesome day. Be brilliant, as always.